I went to my first anime convention ever, Otakon. It was so fun, but I didn't know anyone, so I decided to ask strangers if they wanted to get a free tarot reading. This is Trey in the chill Tomioka kimono. He said he'd never had a tarot reading before, but he'd try it. Being from the witch community, I was surprised at how open-minded and welcoming the anime and otaku community is towards me and my quirk. Here's how it went.
Hi, I'm Trey. Nice to meet you.
I'm Skye. I'm a tarot reader. I do it on like Twitch and YouTube, so...
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Thanks for agreeing to do this.
Anytime, yo.
Since it's your first one, you said you wanted to just kind of see what comes up.
Yeah, I'm a little shook, but we're gonna see what happens, man. I'm kind of in it.
That's a good place to be. So this is a Demon Slayer themed deck.
Oh, okay.
Got all the cards out. We'll just do like a quick 3-card reading. Keep it short and sweet.
Sweet. How long have you been doing this for?
I started doing it a lot for other people in 2020, like the beginning of it.
Nice. What made you want to? It just kind of like felt right or something?
I was like, I've been doing it since like 2017.
Okay.
And I was trying to like figure out how to raise money for this like arts program.
Okay.
And so I went to a bar and just was like, for your donations, we're raising money to do arts for kids in DC. So.
Oh, okay, sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I just really liked it. I was like, oh, I should keep doing this. Okay, so this deck is all major arcana, which like, it's okay if that means nothing, but it's like the big themes. So these cards kind of talk about like bigger themes in life versus a little bit more like day to day.
Okay.
So we have the Chariot reversed, the Empress reversed, and the Hierophant reversed. Reversed isn't bad.
Okay.
So, I don't know, sometimes people see reversed and they're like, oh my, yeah. So the Chariot, this one is in the position of what's going on right now for you.
Okay.
And the Chariot represents freedom. Yeah, and like movement forward. With the reversed, I would say that maybe you're like wanting to like move ahead in something, but you're feeling a little stuck.
Okay.
Of like how to move forward.
Sounds accurate enough.
Okay. Because the Chariot can be this, it's number 7, and the major arcana can be split up into 3 groups. So it's like you're ready to move on to the next stage, but you're kind of at a pause point of like figuring out how to get there.
Okay.
And you can also say whatever you want in the reading if there's anything you want to say.
No, that sounds about right. I mean, I currently produce music now, and I've been putting stuff on TikTok and everything, kind of finding small ways to move forward, but realistically it's like, what do I do to get to the next step? You feel me? So it's kind of been my thought process.
Yeah, you're not like at the beginning, you're like ready to move bigger though.
Yeah. Definitely I am, definitely.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. So this is what can help. We have the Empress. What do you think it means?
I said, I was like, I hope I'm not missing anybody in my life, and so that's gonna suck a little bit.
Like somebody who's in there now?
Someone was there and now they're not there, and I'm like, I hope that's not what's gonna help me get to the chair. But we'll see.
Yeah, the Empress can represent like feminine women in your life.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. In terms of what can help though, you said you already kind of like aren't together anymore?
Yeah, I'm like single right now and stuff. I'm just like, I hope that's not like, well, it's not that bad if it were to be a thing, if like the past were to come back and kind of help me guide me to the future, but I'm just like,
Well, the Empress can also, sometimes it represents people, but it can also be the theme of like creation, because it's like giving birth, but in like a metaphorical way where you're like creating something new.
Okay.
Is there a new project that you want to start, but you're like...
That's crazy, actually, because I've been thinking about starting a project for like my music on my computer and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I have like 287 beats right now. And I was thinking about just doing a project called Hard Drive Dump, and literally just dumping everything out of the hard drive and starting new with new skills and new everything. So that's actually pretty cool that you notice something like that from the cards. At least the cards for you and the cards notice that. It's pretty sick.
I think definitely new project is good. I mean, especially if you want to do something bigger, like,
Okay.
Let me see. I'm going to do one more. For fun.
Why not?
Okay, we got the sun reversed.
Okay.
So the sun is about happiness, but it's also about like it can be like a childlike innocence. When it's your work.
Try not to break on camera. I was trying so.
No, that's okay. I want to know what happened.
Thank you.
Creative work can be hard like that because it's like it comes from a place of like fun and creativity, but then when it becomes like your career, it can be hard to like keep the fun part. So I think that's going to be really important too moving forward, is to like keep it fun for yourself.
Okay.
Do you feel like you miss that?
I kind of do. When it comes to trying to like make stuff that's more popular, that appeals to more people, I find myself putting myself in that box, like that musical box of what's popular, but I kind of love doing what I think is nice and everything like that, and kind of going from there. So
okay.
I do feel that sometimes. I feel a little trapped in.
Yeah. I know. That's the struggle, the artist struggle.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it's fun and also like keeping like happy in your work is also what could help. It's like keeping the joy there. Maybe that resonates more than fun.
The joy definitely does make is more like there for me than like just the fun or the monetary aspect of it or anything like that.
Okay.
Definitely the fun is where it's at for me.
So with the Hierophant here, this card comes, this is like what's next for you, and this card comes up when it's a good time to reevaluate your values, just reevaluating what is important to you, which kind of ties back to what you were saying, where you were trying to balance this, like what you feel like is popular, what you really want to do, what you want to like hold on to from your values, and what you think isn't serving you anymore.
I feel that. All right. I like that.
Yeah. So I like to give people intentions.
Okay.
This is something that it like helps you remember this kind of stuff that we talked about and like move forward, being like, all right, this is where I'm gonna focus.
Yeah, get a plan in action, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on what we talked about. Let me see what the best one is. How about something like, I have fun and success with my music and career.
Okay.
How does that sound?
It sounds like exactly what I want. If I'm being honest, being able to have fun and have the success along with the fun is literally like exactly what I want.
Okay. Cool. So how I recommend you work with that is to write it down 3 times in a row, once a day.
Okay.
I just do it in my notes on my phone because it's easy. I'm like in bed. I'm like, oh yeah, let me write down my intention. And I always recommend to try it for at least 2 weeks, and you can see if you like it. If you feel like it kind of like keeps you focused in that mindset.
Interesting. All right.
Is there anything else you wanted to like ask or say?
You know what? What do the cards feel like I am right now? They feel like I'm kind of like in a rut, or am I like on the way towards something next, or like what are the cards feeling about Mr. Trey here?
Ooh, we got the Lovers. You were worried about that earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lovers, though, it can also represent your relationship with yourself.
Okay.
Like that self-love aspect of it, embracing all aspects of yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think this is saying like you're staying stuck. I think it's more of like you're moving forward. Potentially collaborating with someone new in this, and that could be helpful.
Okay.
Do you have anybody in mind that you feel like could help you with this project?
I got a couple of names that can help me with the project itself and like everything like that. I got tons of ideas when it comes to different concepts of music and everything like that. So if it's like meaning a collaborative effort, definitely I got some names for that.
Okay. Collaborating could also keep you on track, because then if you pick a good collaborator who's also going to be like pushing you to keep going, you know. Hopefully no one just fell. Hopefully no one just fell on the stairs.
I hope not.
Cosplay can be tricky to see in.
I think that's all the questions I have. Thank you so much for choosing me out of all the folks in here to do this.
Thank you so much. It was awesome.
Thanks to everyone who helped with this video, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks!